Hey everyone, and welcome back to our 5th day in beautiful London. Today we're starting with some sightseeing at the stunning Tower Bridge, taking a walk along the Thames, and then heading to the iconic Selfridges department store to check out the luxury watches inside. So grab your favorite drink and enjoy the video. To get to Tower Bridge, we hopped on one of the classic red London buses from Charing Cross just next to Trafalgar Square for a 30-minute ride. Bus tickets are very affordable here, but the journey can take a while with all the city traffic. These red buses are one of London's most recognizable symbols, as iconic as black cabs, Big Ben or the Tube. The red buses stand about 4.5 meters tall and can carry 80 to 100 passengers depending on the model. London buses travel millions of miles each year, forming the largest integrated bus network in Europe. Some routes are famously scenic, like Route 11 from Chelsea to St. Paul's and Route 9 from Kensington to Trafalgar Square. If you visit London, a ride on a red bus is a must. I highly recommend trying one of these two routes. We've just arrived at Tower Bridge, right next to the Tower of London, two of London's best sightseeing spots. Since visiting both properly would be too much for one day, we're focusing on Tower Bridge today and saving the tower for another time. Tower Bridge is not only a fantastic spot for photos, but also a fun half-day activity. You can actually step inside and explore its history, from how it was built to the engine rooms. Tickets cost £16 per person. Tower Bridge is one of London's most famous landmarks, blending Victorian engineering, Gothic styling, and a dramatic riverside location. Many visitors confuse Tower Bridge with London Bridge, but Tower Bridge is the iconic bascule and suspension bridge, known for its two massive towers and blue and white color scheme. It was designed to allow tall ships to pass along the Thames while still letting traffic cross, and it remains a fully functioning roadway in addition to being a tourist attraction. Construction ran from 1886 to 1894, led by Sir Horace Jones and engineer Sir John Wolfe Barry. At the time, it cost around £1 million, which is roughly 150 million in today's money. We're now on the high-level walkways, 42 meters above the Thames. The glass floors offer dramatic views of the cars and boats below, while panoramic views of the river and city skyline stretch to either side. Next, we explore the Victorian engine rooms, featuring the original steam machinery and giant pumping engines. A few fun facts about Tower Bridge. In 1952, a bus jumped the gap when the bascules began to lift unexpectedly. The driver received a bravery award. The bridge once housed offices inside the towers. The high walkways were originally open to the public, but became notorious spots for pickpockets. We had a great time at Tower Bridge. It's definitely worth a visit. The price is fair, it's not overly crowded, and you can see both historic buildings and one of London's most iconic landmarks. Plan for at least a 3 to 4 hour visit if you want to dive into the history. Moving on to the afternoon and evening activities. Today is all about watches and Selfridges. Our first stop is Panerai on Bond Street to shop for a new Panerai for my partner. She's a huge fan and already owns a full gold radiomere and a luminor steel. I'll also take the opportunity to check out a few models for myself and see what's hot at Panerai right now. The boutique spans 2 floors, giving it a spacious, immersive feel. At around 150 square meters, it's one of the larger Panerai boutiques in Europe. A full-time in-house watchmaker is based in the boutique, so services, checkups, cleaning and strap changes can all be done on site. Another highlight is the cocktail bar, where you can enjoy a drink while browsing, similar to the experience at the Rolex store.
Indosso il tempo come un vecchio orologio, passano I giorni ma resta il mio viaggio, marmo freddo sotto I piedi stanchi, nelle stanze d'oro si contano I banchi, vecchio lusso che parla piano, sussurri d'argento nella mia mano.
Usually the streets we got the apple, and usually you had a twist of orange always, but this one.
Is Italian actually, eh?
Sì,
Luce che filtra da tende di seta, il mondo fuori.
First up, the Panerai Submersible Marina Militare Carbotech PAM 01698. This newly released watch, introduced in 2025, features an innovative carbon case and green fumé dial. The case is 44mm, but wears comfortably even on a medium wrist. It embodies the bold military-inspired design Panerai is known for. My favorite detail is the green-grained matte black gradient dial with grey superluminova indices and hands. There's a date at 3 o'clock and a small seconds at 9 o'clock, all finished to the highest standards. The strap perfectly complements the watch, and the price here on Bond Street is £16,800. Next, the Luminor GMT Ceramica 40mm. This watch merges innovative materials like ceramic with timeless Luminor design in a compact form. It has a black sun-brushed sandwich dial with white superluminova, Arabic numerals, hour markers, date at 3 o'clock, small seconds at 9 o'clock, and a 300-meter water resistance. The price is £13,000.
Canta tra I cipressi antichi, la ricchezza vive in gesti pacifici.
Finally, the boutique-exclusive Panerai Luminor Marina Militare. This historically inspired watch is a tribute to Panerai's early civilian Luminor, referencing the 1993 Luminor reference 5218. Launched in September 2025, alongside Panerai's Depths of Time exhibition, it has a 44mm DLC-coated stainless steel case, 300m water resistance, a matte black monolayer dial with a caramel-colored superluminova, and a 3-day power reserve P6000 caliber. It's a boutique special heritage piece, limited in production and sold out immediately in 2025. Price in London, £7,200. Another highlight, the Luminor chronograph flyback. At first glance, it looks like it has 2 seconds hands, but one is for chronograph seconds and the other counts minutes. The operation is smooth and the flyback function makes it a joy to use. I love this complication, especially since I own a Hanhart flyback. Honestly, I wish more manufacturers made flyback chronographs instead of the standard start-stop reset type.
Mai compromesso.
Certo, anzi, sicuramente ci andrai.
30 minuti del lago di Garda e estate lì sono bellissime. Estate lì sono
We had an amazing time at the Panerai boutique. The team was super friendly and helpful. My partner chose her next Panerai and I got to explore the newest hot releases.
No. The FP Journe boutique we should visit.
Next, we walked along Bond Street to visit the Grand Seiko and Seiko boutique. I've never been inside a Seiko store before, so I had to check it out. The boutique has all the iconic Seiko watches, including King Seiko, which are beautifully built. Prices rise quickly compared to the more affordable Seiko 5 models.
Very nice.
But pieces like the Alpinist remain a fantastic entry-level mechanical watch. Reliable, robust, and perfect for anyone starting the hobby of horology. Next, we continue along Oxford Street to Selfridges, the flagship store at 400 Oxford Street, one of London's most famous department stores. Inside, you'll find everything from luxury fashion and beauty to homewares, tech, food, and of course luxury watches in the Wonder Room.
Yes.
And that is good for getting. Whatever you see here is available.
There's also a Rolex boutique operated by Bucherer.
All available.
Some displays were mostly empty, but a few high-end sports watches were still in single displays. They also have a huge selection of pre-owned and certified pre-owned Rolex, including Moser Streamliner Green Dragon for £24,000. Explorers and Air Kings ranging from £7,500 to £10,500. Pre-owned Yardmasters, GMT Masters, modern Submariners, and Daytonas, including the Platinum Ice Blue Dial at £90,000.
have that Datejust
Yes.
Rolex watch.
We tried on some watches, including the 36mm Pistachio Oyster Perpetual, which fits beautifully on the wrist. I preferred the beige dial overall, but the Pistachio is definitely in high demand and also looks great. There's also a 36mm matte blue dial version, a quirky, playful alternative to the classic sunburst dial, and a 41mm Roman numeral dial with a stunning Azzuro blue sunburst. My favorite among Rolex sunburst blues. The staff were fantastic and even offered to add watches to a wishlist, though I decided to stick with boutiques I already know. Time for dinner.
September 2024 to March 2025.
Today we had Italian food at the rooftop restaurant inside Selfridges. Nothing extravagant, but the food tasted great and was much more affordable than the other restaurants we've visited so far this week. And that wraps up today's episode. We've still got 2 more days in London, planning to visit HMS Belfast, buy gifts for friends, and of course visit the famous Harrods. I also want to try a proper London style fish and chips, which I haven't had in ages. If you have a recommendation, drop it in the comments below. Thank you for watching and goodbye.